Hello boys and girls, let's continue our dwarf fortress Brushedmanor. Last time we have just embarked and dug rather mindlessly around. We started on a steep cliff, or steep hill, went down where there is a plateau because we have thought about caravan access. So the caravan would go inside here to the traders depot, and the main dining hall would be down here. We are currently moving our first mason's workshop and mechanics workshop into the dining hall where there is more stone to be expected, because we will also dig rooms around this. This will be later rooms for the permanent guests. We've established our farms here. Right, which means we will have to build or designate a dining room, I realize now. Okay, let's build a dining room and let's designate this door as internal so that the dining room extends to it. Meeting hall, yes. We have a meeting zone here. Well, maybe we should not really remove this one, neither this one, because well, these rooms will generate a lot of stone. This is marble, however, and marble is not really stored here, so I am not decided on that yet. Yeah, let's remove them. We will use this otherwise. So now I need to find a way how to build barracks. So my first idea was to have barracks somewhere here, but this is a precious ground where trees can grow, and I would like to keep that because trees are really scarce here. We'll probably have to rely on caravan wood and the trees we find in the caverns. So we might, however, use a plateau which is further up here. Look how steep this is, you see here. This place over here could be a good place for barracks. I imagine we have also seen this nice place, which is like a pit. It's like a pit. Yeah, that could be some structure emerging there. These are boulders. So let's say our barracks will be here. Okay, so let's take that for granted. Let's say we will have a wall built around here. So we should have some sort of stairs to the barracks, or rather a ramp. Maybe I shall prefer a ramp. But the ramps are difficult in this very steep level. I mean, it's not impossible. This is a really long ramp. So it would have to be a really long ramp, and I'm not sure we want that. Also, this might be a bad concept here. This ramp leading up. Well, actually not. Ramp leading up. So we could have a stairwell here, and we would end up, well, not really where we want. Well, if we have a stairwell starting here, 3 by 3, yeah. Well, we could have it it's really high. I mean, that's a really super high mountain. We are here on level 145, 148, 150. Okay, let's say 150, and we need to get from 150 to level 208. So it's 50 Z levels. Hello, Tom T. Yes, I'm spoiling you with lots of streams. I'm procrastinating like mad. I should do other stuff instead, but been bitten by the Dwarf Fortress bug again. Right, so let's say 60 levels, so roughly 58 levels. So we can go as far as high as like 180. I'm not sure whether I should make a 3 by 3 staircase. I really hate 3 by 3 staircase because laid side by side, it's like a 9 wide corridor. When do you ever need or make a corridor which is 9 wide? The most I've seen for practical purposes is like 5 wide corridor. So it's really like 4 by 4 staircase is more than enough for most streams of heavy traffic. Although, I mean, right, it depends on how what the traffic will actually be. Maybe a 3 by 2. Let's make it a 6 wide staircase, which can always be extended if need be. So let's have a space for a drawbridge and up and down stair. The up and down stair would end up here. Not sure that's what we want. Yeah, we could probably make it up and down stair here. And here we would have only upstairs. And this would probably be another way in. Okay, and we can go as high as this without there will be a downstairs here. Well, and now we are at level 185. We still need to climb 30 levels. Oh, hello, Barcalar. Yeah, I've been fine. How are you? Mine. So from here we need to reach this point, which is kind of sideways. Yeah, it's like, but that's okay. That's okay. So we can go a couple of levels to the east and a couple of levels north. So we'll probably have something like a drawbridge here, and then we will have probably a channel. Okay, and now we will need to go if I go straight up, I will not really make it, so I need like one more level here. Then we will make a 3x3 turn. And go up this way. Right, so we could have a channel here. Okay. Yes. There will probably be space for drawbridge. So we will need a stockpile of stone blocks here. I'll take, I'm not sure what to take. Granite seems like the most abundant material here. I think it is. Yeah, we'll need to mine for more granite. If need be, we can always extend the block, the stockpile options. So far I want only granite blocks. Yeah, and I will not allow any bins here because they kind of, I'm short on bins, I believe. Max bins, I will allow 5 bins here. And I only blocks. Good. And we will need I will need a hotkey for that location. Why can't I type C here? That's so horrible. How much is 67 plus 32? 80? No, 99. Doesn't want. Yeah. Well, the ASCII code for lowercase c would be 99, but if I press Alt 99, it doesn't type C here. Okay, which means we are kind of screwed. I can't really type lowercase c because dfhack is sensing it as a command to clear things. It's a pity. How do you deal with this? Hello, Sagard. All right, so we have got this, we've got this. And I should map our F2 key to levers. I always have levers on F2. So here I will probably have a bridge. So I will name this bridge Barracks. Although there is no bridge yet. And I will have Barracks here, and we can smooth all this. All right, we will need 2 granite tables for the office of the bookkeeper, or maybe 1 table. Yeah, let's have 1 table. fine. Granite table, a chair, a nice granite throne, and we will appoint a bookkeeper. Make throne room or study. Make throne room or study. I think that's what it needs. And let's appoint a bookkeeper first. So let's see what we have here. Looking at a dwarf therapist, we have Limul is a peasant. Why is he exactly a peasant? Yeah, let's make Limul the bookkeeper. Bookkeeper's office, and now we can make settings, and we want all counts accurate. All right. And we will need a general dormitory. General dormitory. These 7 beds are not going to cut it anymore. Oh, actually, yeah, look at this. I mean, that's the question. Do I want to bother with individual rooms? Or do I just want a general dormitory? Well, I think we can. Maybe I shouldn't do the general rooms yet. Let me make it a marker only designation here. Yeah, let's build a couple more beds. And that shall be fine. So look at our drinks stockpiles. We've got dwarven ale, quite some drinks now, because we've been brewing a lot. It almost seems like it's time to got some quarry bush leaves. We could make some easy meals. You know what? Let's make our own quarry bush kitchen. Make another kitchen from granite blocks, and this stockpile will only give to this kitchen, and of course this stockpile has to give to both kitchens. And to the brewery, of course. This kitchen can be renamed. Can it be renamed? Yes. So we can build more tables here. And there is the mason, so we can make blocks. Now the miners are starting to work on the stairwell. Wait a moment, is this up or downstairs? This means up? Okay, this means up. And there's some marble layers here. More granite. Yeah, granite is really abundant here. This must be nice. Almandine, oh, that's a gem, yes. Rutile, oh, we have got rutile, a very heavy stone. Juice, gentleman says, Nuggy, you back, man. Thought you were never coming back. Like, my name's not Lily, I'm glad it's not the case. Well, no, well, I was almost not coming back, but I guess I will, here and then I will stream. This is more or less an exceptional occurrence that I'm streaming this much. I'm just happen to procrastinate today a lot rather than doing things which I should be doing. Oh, we've got rock crystal. We can make crystal glass. Wow. Why are you planning to leave? Well, you know, gaming just doesn't cut it for me anymore. It doesn't make me happy in life. And that's why I'm focusing on other things. Outpost liaison, right, has arrived. And a caravan has arrived. And I hope that that caravan will find access to our site. Yeah, the caravan arrives from here, which is absolutely excellent. They have more or less free entrance. And we've got no crops for autumn, but we can make pigtails work. Pigtails and plump helmets. So this is diorite, I see, diorite. Now they have reached our depot. So good that we built the depot. We can trade some of our mugs away. We don't need all those mugs we have. We can make like more mugs, a little bit more mugs. Juice says, cool, that's understandable. I just want you to know that I've been a fan for a very long time. Your Oblivion and Skyrim LPs helped me get through a very hard time and as a teen. Thanks, my friend. God bless you. Yeah, I'm happy to have entertained you and helped you in your hard time. Yeah, for me it was also difficult. It was troubled times, you know. I think most of the gamers and streamers are in some sense troubled people, but at least I perceive it so. So what does it mean? Needs unrotten processable plants. I see. So maybe we have no bags. I see. That's what it means. We've got some quarry bush leaves. And we can prepare a lavish meal here on repeat. Well, doesn't really. Let's make a fine meal instead. We have 12 quarry bush leaves, which can become 4 fine meals. And we need some bags to process process more quarry bush leaves. Done. The Nagidal of old has become a source of nostalgia for many, but it's never coming back. No, it is not. It will not happen. Yeah, times change, people change. I have changed a lot. I'm thinking now where to establish the textile industry. We're harvesting plants here. Yeah, maybe we could dig an up and down staircase here. And have a little textile processing area. Over here. So how far are we here? Liaison, let's discuss. So much to share. Begin discussion. Aha, what do we have here? No, Juice, I will not delete the channel. I will keep it, don't worry. Yeah, so we definitely need wood. A lot of wood, all the wood we can get. We will need picks. Anvils, yes. Digging implements, that is, picks. And we will need why can't you get rough gems here? But that's but we definitely want leather. And we want cloth. Silk cloth, why not? Oh, there's lots of instruments to have, but they are mostly expensive, so yeah. About pets, I don't think we will be ready to have pets, but let's get some meat and fish, garden vegetables. Yeah, thread is good. Oh, and these lye, charcoal, potash, pearlash, coke. Flasks and water skins, yes. And bags. Oh boy, we need bags. Leather bags, pigtail bags, silk bags, and yarn bags, I guess it is as well. Cloth, thread, yarn. Okay, I think that should suffice. Handwear, headwear, I believe we can craft it on our own. Look over the documents, yeah. Looks fine. Export agreement. They want toys. Okay, let's make no rock mugs. Let's make rock toys. Musical instruments, yeah. Can't serve earrings. Okay, so let's make some toys and earrings then. Make some toys and earrings instead. A rock toy and rock earring. Anyways, I must leave now. I have tons of paperwork to complete for work. Goodbye, dearest Nagi. May your life be full of happiness and endless bliss. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you, I hope. I wish you a good time too. Then we may have more beds by now. Okay, they are planting seeds, everyone. Well, this is okay. Planting seeds is necessary. There's a wagon stuck in my depot. Are we digging? Yes, we are digging. Where's clothier? a clothier's workshop. Granite blocks and a loom. Granite blocks. And we don't have a clothier yet. So this planter probably can become a clothier. And the hunter can become a weaver. We will need a stockpile for cloth, thread, all around the loom. And a stockpile of cloth all around the clothier. And we have some old stockpiles of cloth and yarn and cloth and thread. If I can just find them. Oh, it's here, yes. All right. So these kids are now playing with toys. Granite mini forge. And we have quarry bush leaf stew. Look at that. So I think we can sell that. So what we will sell is, let's sell some cheap mechanisms. Dwarven wine barrel. Well, it's the barrels, right? Yeah. Mechanisms. Hello, Xenog. Fish barrel. Meat barrel, dwarven ale. Let's sell these quarry bush leaf stews. And let's sell the earring. They want earrings and toys, so are these toys been claimed by the children? But we are making some new ones. Miner has got no job. Why not? There is so much to mine. Or are they done? Of course they aren't. And here we have our first blocks. Yeah, let's have these blocks construct a wall. Granite blocks. Construct a wall here. We need to build the barracks here, you know, that this is the place where the barracks will be on this plateau. Yeah, come on, you can do it. We have struck lignite. All right, here. Okay, here we are. So now our fortress is open, so we should build a bridge here. Well, let's wait until it's really dug out. Oh, caravan will be leaving soon. Damn it, damn it, damn it. So, move more goods. Let's move more toys here. Let's move these guys and crafts. Should be some more earrings. And we kind of need a broker. Refresh. Who's going to be our broker? Social skills. Appraiser. Nobody is an appraiser, so yeah, who's going to be it? Our mechanic, carpenter. Okay. Toon carpenter. It's a mace man. He's about to die, but such is life. Or the expedition leader could be well, or the bowyer. Let's make the legendary bowyer a broker and say broker trader needed. Okay. Ah, come on. He's going to sleep now. Alright, whatever. You have just lost your broker position, I would say. This planter is going to be our broker. Alright. Yeah, just let's sell everything and buy. What can we buy? Parchment, some musical instruments parts, not necessary. We'll buy some cheese, it seems. As okay. Quiver, backpack. Yeah. Some yarn, thread, some berries, steel anvil. I think, and this ginkgo leather is, or this leather bin is probably good, so we can make at least some leather armor. Let's trade. Okay, and that's basically it. We will replace, make a broker Besmar, replace with Besmar is now our broker. And trader is no longer needed. It's given birth to a lamb. Yeah, these lambs will get slaughtered if we will not have safe pastures anytime soon. Birth to puppies. And here we have the loom, so we can weave. What do we have? Do we have cloth or do we have yarn? We have cloth. Alright, so we have 2 yarns and otherwise cloth, so weave yarn, and weave cloth on repeat. And I think we can make more tables and chairs. And we can make more rock pots. I mean, these earrings and everything are no longer so necessary since the caravan is here, has departed. You finally found a mountain peak, right? Well, yes, mountain peak we found, but we couldn't really embark there. It's slightly off. There was a map tile boundary in between, so I couldn't have extended the embark area, because even though I had a fairly large embark area, I couldn't move it across the tile boundary, you know. And the peak was just at the bottom of a tile where there is absolutely no embark possibility, because there are no trees, it's high mountains, is nothing, no vegetation. But the next tile, next map tile under it was not quite the peak, but it was a steep slope, and there we embarked. So we have so the peak would be like about this much of an area further to the northwest, but we have embarked just under the peak. So this is the lowest point. It goes like this. This is where our entrance is. Here, a small plateau here, and from here it goes steeply up, and here is a small basin, or some sort of a pond or pit, as you can see, which is not a pond, but it kind of opens like this. I think we will use this area. We will make a glass roof over this and use it probably for above ground crops or something, or maybe we may, I don't know, fill it with what, lava. Will be very difficult to transport lava this way, this far up, unless we do some minecart tricks, which I'm not really up or into it. But I'm open for ideas what to do with this pit. Currently the idea is just have a glass roof and have some statue garden or some above ground crops there, but whatever. And there is another plateau here where we'll have barracks, because we want barracks in an area where they are exposed to sunlight, so that they are not cave adapted. And here, yeah, this is where the peak starts. It's very, very, very high peak, but we could not really embark there. This is all absolutely deserted area. It's just a rocky desert. And down here at the bottom is savanna with scarce trees. It says that entrance gives a lot of options for good defense. Glass roof sounds good. Yeah, well, this I don't really consider this our main entrance, to be honest, because for that it's rather badly designed. It's just the entrance to the depot. I'm not sure where we will have how the fortress will even grow, you know. That's why I'm slightly unhappy with this embark already, because I don't have a clear idea in mind. Like in the other embarks, I had a pretty good idea. Like I saw I want a tower here, tower there. I want a trap bridge over this area. Here I don't see anything really. I have no vision of a fortress on this terrain. But when the season changes, we should soon see winter coming. We are now in mid-autumn. When the save game for the winter is done, I will take a look at an isometric viewer about this, and maybe we'll get an idea how we want to build and what we want to build, because this hill is really steep, and you know, it's Red Sox says, I think you can remodel and optimize later once the basics are up and running. Exactly, that's what I'm hoping for. Because we don't even know yet from which side the armies will come. Is this a custom tile set, by the way? Yes, well, it's my own tile set, yes. It's a non-graphic tile set, custom. I wanted to play in a square tile set for a change. The last few embarks I've played in just an enlarged basic tile set, which is not square, but I really prefer square tile set. Good. So this guy looks like he's going to eat something. So let's see what he's eating. What are my dwarves eating? Red spinach leaves. And is it really what he wants to eat? Annoyed dwelling upon being accosted by lizards. Well, get used to it. This guy dreams of mastering a skill. Okay, broker. I see. So as a broker, he's not going to master a skill. Besmar, we should make you something. Unexciting life. How about being our clothier, Mr. Broker, Mr. Besmar? Didn't I choose you as a clothier? I thought I have. Yes, you are already. Exactly. So you've got your job. You will master a skill eventually. You will be a master clothier. Right. So I wonder whether they will ever. Well, they'll probably not. They should be able to build this wall, right? Or maybe. I have no idea. Can this wall be even built? It should be able to build. If they could build the other ones. Well, I don't know how they were built. If not, it's constant. Maybe they just need a floor tile next to it. But how would they get on it? Yeah, they could get on it if it's like this. Let's try that. Caravans leaving. We'll need to search for water. Otherwise we can't have safe pastures inside. It's still not dug, but he's working on it. Xenox says, I would use that steep part of the mountain for many things, like that part of... I like that part of terrain. Balconies, huge windows, outer towers, so many things. I wish I can have that type of embark soon. Yeah, like towers, yes, or these. I know. I can imagine, but it's not like it's a cliff. Like it's not a cliff. It's just a 45-degree slope. But even that is exciting to have. I know. So here, yeah. Now they could have deconstructed it. Wait a moment, we don't actually want this. BCF. We will want a temporary floor here and BCF up to about this place. Now we need more blocks here. Construct tables and blocks on repeat, and I think we will want some other stone types here. So we have found granite, gabbro, gneiss. It's what we found. And other stone layer which we found is this guy, which means that's the gneiss, okay. Gabbro and phyllite and diorite, okay. Gabbro, phyllite, diorite. Gabbro, phyllite, diorite. Migrants, come on in. Here they come. So the vampires arrive. Let's be a little pessimistic. Fish dissector, fish cleaner, adequate grower, fisher, dwarf, wordsmith, great poet. Oh, great poet, great speaker. Okay, so this looks like an entertainer. All right. He's bringing a kid and a kitten. This guy is an engraver, mason. Yeah, that's good. We can use another mason. Right now we can use another mason actually. Starting to get a lot of stone here. Can supply another mason's workshop easily. Marks dwarves, ambusher, trapper, Marks dwarf, Marks dwarf, fisher, child, competent keyboardist as a child, stuck with oily sticks. Herbalist, musician. Well, how about herbalist? Well, we need some bags first, but then the herbalist. Oh, what is this? Ooh, that's the new screen I haven't seen yet. But yeah, this is where we've embarked. So as you can see, we have not quite embarked on the mountain peak. It was really not possible. This is where we've embarked. I will check out this screen later. I haven't seen it yet. There's a peasant speaker dancer. Okay. Yeah, it's basically military material now. What comes? Accomplished miner. Oh, I should have seen whether we could have bought any picks from the caravan, but it seems like not. Alright, now we have the scaffold, so let's now build a wall here from granite blocks. All right, and build construction wall here. I hope we can do it. We can. Remove construction. We can slowly now remove construction one by one here. We want to have floor tiles all over these boulders. What is this? Some hive? You can basically deconstruct them again. Their purpose was only to remove the boulders. And here we have something more. We can make more blocks here. So there are donkeys and dogs and geese, so that's not good. Let's have them put on a pasture. Let's have the donkey here. And let's have the gosling here. But it looks like the way is now fully dug. We have a path to the fortress, which means we can now build the bridge. Let's build the floor. colony of ants. Well, not sure if you want them or not. Yeah, but this is it's going to be a big barracks here, too big for our current fortress size. But we got rid of the boulders here, so that now we can think of digging to the caverns. And the way to do it, yeah, I have no good idea of going to the caverns yet. Cloth bags. Let's make some cloth bags. Where to go to the caverns? Now we could go here from this room. Well, and why not? Well, I haven't decided yet. I think we have bought some food, and we don't really have a proper food stockpile yet. Pigtail, we can process pigtail. Some quarry bush leaves. So we've got barrels and rock pots stored here. This is the kitchen. This is the textile thing here still. Yeah, I think we will still move it later anyway, so let's have a food stockpile over here. like meat and fish, you know, these kinds of things. Eggs and plants, not really. Well, yeah, kind of plants, but cheeses, permit. Fruit and leaves, well, except for quarry bush leaf, we can have everything here. Milt plant, yeah, why not? Except for sweet pod, dimple cup, pigtail, quarry bush, cave wheat. We can have a food stockpile here. Unprepared food. This will give to this kitchen, and this will also give to this still. So how are we doing drink wise, meat wise, plant wise? I think we could use some more drinks. This guy has no thing. This guy has quarry bushes. I certainly do not want quarry bushes here. Plump helmets, yeah, let's. Gives to still. Brew drink from plant, okay. So far our dwarves are not cave adapted. That is great. What was that? We have a giant wolverine running around here. Maybe we should just kill it. We've got no armor and no hospital. I don't know how dangerous a wolverine is, but let's follow it. Wolverine is just a wolf, right? But it's wow. Look at that. It's running around. Oh, they are shooting it. Wow, yes, 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 look at that. Combat report. Bashes the wolverine in the head with the high wood crossbow. Ho, ho, ho. Wow. That was good. That was good. We have just managed to butcher to get the wolverine. And there is a butcher shop. Yeah, we should have a stockpile of refuse and corpses, actually. Well, is it corpses what we want? Actually, I'm not sure. refuse. Maybe it's just refuse and corpses rather than corpses as such. Yeah, best forbid this and say only corpses. Only corpses should be stored here. Let's try that. And gather workshop orders. No. Dwarves gather bodies, ignore bodies, gather bodies, refuse. Refuse from outside. Ignore vermin remains, yes. So somebody should store the Wolverine corpse. I think for the sake of speed, we should build some small barracks first. Like having built construction wall, like only a 10 by 10 barracks or something. Placement. We can later always expand. Can build from granite blocks here. Xenog, why don't you play a better game? No, Xenog doesn't say that. Zihon says, this game is trash and get no views. I don't care for views, man. I care a lot for this game, and that's a game I like and I want to play it. Right, looks like winter is here, and I told you that when the winter comes, we will we will take a look at the isometric view of this. So that we can get a better picture of how the terrain looks like. So since it's now, well, let's save it properly, because I don't really trust these automatic backup saves too much. Optimus, hello. How are you? How is my Slav brother? I'm fine, thank you. I hope you're doing well as well. Okay, so let's continue playing. And let's start some sort of isometric view, and I don't know what it is. Is it ISO world or is it... It's Armog Vision, isn't it? Is it Armog Vision what we want? Or is it... There was... Oh no, it was Stone Sense or something like that, right? Was it not Stone Sense? Yeah, it was Stone Sense. Okay, so let's share the Stone Sense screen here. Properties, Stone Sense, okay. Share that, but before we can share it, let's make it full screen. Properties, Stone Sense. Okay, so this is Stone Sense. So this is the upper part of the plateau where we are building the barracks, I think. Is it not? Yes, it... Well, it must be. Yeah, that's the way down here. And this is what we've built here. Oh, seems to be a way up here. That's strange. Okay, well, how do you command Stone Sense? How do you make more levels viewable? Is there not a help thing? I need some Stone Sense keyboard shortcuts. Stone Sense keyboard shortcuts. Documentation. So left click, right click, scroll wheel, control scroll, increase depth. Okay. Yes. And how do you exactly... How do you now move up and down in levels? Oh, with mouse wheel, okay. Yeah, so we've got a steep thing here going on. There are some trees here. So this is our entrance here. This is just the designated area, not dug yet. This is our trader's depot. Okay, and our soon-to-be legendary dining hall. And that's it. We haven't dug any further below yet. But how do I now make it bigger? Oh, like this, okay. Okay, so the map area is only about this big. Okay, now control scroll wheel, mouse wheel. All right, so this is our map. This is our map. We have this. Wow. It's a steep hill. Okay. Do you see this? Yes. You probably do. So this is what we have. That's our terrain. So there will be barracks here. Now this looks like a perfect place for a defense tower. And this looks like another place for a defense tower. And maybe this one as well. And it doesn't have to be even a tower. It can be just a defense bunker, because it's so high up. It is already a tower. It's towering above the rest of the terrain. So much potential, you say? Well, yeah, look at this. This is also a good outpost thing. It oversees the whole valley down here, see? Wow. And this, I don't know what sort of, maybe this is some sort of gem here, but this looks also like a nice place to have some fortification and marks dwarves ready to shoot outside onto this plain. or maybe from these places, if we have Mark's dwarfs placed here on this level, that they could shoot across this plane. Wow. Well, it's a wonderful mountain, that's for sure. It's a wonderful mountain. Look how much stone we can just get from this. That's amazing. And what about this pit here? This is an interesting thing here. I don't know what to do with it. The idea was to cover it with glass and use it for something. I'm not going to fill it with magma. I think that's too tedious. But yeah, we could use it. I don't know. Well, once it is covered with glass, you know, once it is covered with glass, we can build a proper fortress building here, like proper main hall on top of the mountain, like a castle hall. But it's, yeah, I don't know, it's too high up. Well, maybe we can. Artificial lake if you find water, a water tower basin. Yes, but how to get water that high up? Buckets are not going to make it. Pumps? Well, pumps, oh boy, yeah. Sinox says this has so much cool places. Yes, it. I need a driving idea to make me build a fortress. Depends on from what side we will get attacked, you know. Probably the goblins will come from these plains. I doubt that the goblin army would cross the mountains, because if you've seen the world map, all in this direction and this direction is just mountains all over, and it's a very, very hostile place. Although goblins are magical creatures, right? They withstand many things. So if we assume that goblins will come at us from this plane somewhere, so we should build our defenses. We should build our defenses targeting this plane. There will be no bridge, no retracting bridges with spiked pits. That's for sure. That would be a lot of effort. Although we could use this as the spiked ground and have the bridges above here, right? We could build some pillars here and build a bridge here, but well, you know, it's going to be problematic because this is our caravan entrance. We already use this for caravans, and we can't have a goblin siege be here. So yeah, the caravan is going to use this as access. So it needs to be well protected. But it can be protected. I think it can be protected if we build yeah, some fortifications here and have some shooting rooms here and here. We can build it, or even if we build an upright wall, we can just build an upright wall, make this a rectangle, and have this wall go straight up, straight up, straight up to about this level, and have this covered with, so basically have a vertical wall this high. So that we would have this as a place where we could just shoot down on goblins with our marks dwarves. Yeah, the problem. What will be the main entrance to our fortress? This is just the first entrance for the caravan, and we sort of have already set ourselves on having a big dining room here. It will probably become our tavern later. It's still not big enough for the final fortress size I want to achieve. Yeah, but that's okay. Well, the main entrance could then be somewhere here. You could have a main entrance here, leading pretty much directly to the tavern, especially if we have a vertical wall of like 5 to 7 levels. Look at this mass of rock. There is so much building material here, just above ground, right? This is because this is basically the ground level. Usually when you start fortresses, you have good ground level and you have all the building material down below, but look how much building material we can mine off all this mountain, all this. We can mine it hollow. I mean, it's not really like flatten it, but mine it hollow, and this is so much building material. Also, this calls for something, right? Look at this structure. Look at these two arms and this. This is something. If we can't really, because of this. Yeah. I don't know. But certainly this thing is a good place for a tower to be, like a watchtower, or maybe not exactly a watchtower, because this is very high up. Wow, but why not? I mean, we can have a watchtower. I'm not really sure, because everything would have to have a purpose, and what purpose would a tower have, which is here? How would I access it with my dwarves, right? By a big staircase from down below? Well, it's sort of impractical. There would have to be some structures around that, and well, I don't know. Well, the tower here can be easily accessed, of course, because we have the main main staircase between the barracks and the fortress here. A tower here can be just as easily accessed. So these two towers make sense, and they will probably be built. But what purpose will they save? Will they serve defense-wise? Because if I build towers or outposts here, will they even be able to shoot down below? I think it's too far away. They will just not hit it because it's so many tiles away. They will not be able to shoot from the towers on anything except on goblins climbing the hills. So that's, you know, I don't think it will happen too often that the goblin army will climb up the hills or climb down the hills. But we will see. We will see after the first attack from where they come. Well, it's an interesting terrain for sure, but I can't see any incentive for great great mass destruction trap devices. Basically, this plain down here is going to be our battlegrounds. Or maybe the plane up there where the barracks is, maybe we will just open the access to the folder at the top and let our military just station in the barracks and wait for the invaders to enter our fortress through the barracks where they will get destroyed. Maybe, yeah, maybe we will just open door here and they will. Oh, that could actually be. Oh yes, damn, why not? Let's have an entrance here, so that the enemy is sort of incentivized to climb up this hill, this difficult terrain, and while they are climbing, we could shoot from both sides, both towers here on them. Yes, wow, that wouldn't that be awesome? If we make, if we make an entrance here, and the enemy will want to climb up this, you know, and as he will be climbing this chute, he will be peppered by arrows from both sides. Wow, I'm so looking forward to it. Yes, so that's the huge plan, I think. That's a plan to follow. Like, cut off the when the siege comes, cut off the entrance through the depot. And let the enemy climb this hill of death. You say you can have huge doors with giant stone frame and decorations. Yeah, but multi-level constructions have no real purpose except for the looks, right? They do not serve any better than one level high doors. Of course it looks awesome, but I'm not in it for the looks. Maybe a little bit. No, but yeah, that sounds like a good plan. In case of siege and attack, we close this door and let the enemy climb up this hill. And as he is struggling and climbing up this hill, our Marks dwarves will just shoot them from these places. I guess that's the master plan. And in case they come from this side, yeah, well then we will have to rely on our melee dwarves in the barracks. We'll have to have some defenses here as well. Yeah, maybe a tower here or something, I don't know. Okay. Now that's interesting. That's interesting. So to see it here, this is where we want our first tower. This is where we want our second tower. The entrance will probably be somewhere here, and this will be the climb of death, which the enemy army will have to climb, because these doors will be closed. Oh right, and we need a stockpile of prepared food. Let's have it here for now. Have a stockpile of drinks. And the old stockpile can go. What sort of stone is this? Siltstone. Alright, siltstone. Okay, let's have siltstone boulders allowed here as well. as a kobold thief. Kill him. Oh, maybe our Wolverine corpse is already there? No, is not. Butcher an animal. Ah, there is a butcher an animal job already here going on. It's butchering the Wolverine corpse. And look what we've got. We've got Wolverine cartilage, lung, heart, intestines, liver, tripe, sweetbread, spleen, kidney, tissue, brain and skull, hair, fat, bone. Excellent. Yeah, so we will render fat. But first we will need some fat storage. Render fat, render fat. Prime Chimp. Oh my god, my dad used to play this game. The nostalgia. Really? Dwarf Fortress? Are you sure it wasn't Moria or some other roguelike Angband? Hello, Chip. So, is Dwarf Fortress that old already? That it has generations of players? Well, maybe. It could be. I mean, it's 10 years old, maybe 12, 15 years. Okay, why not? I mean, it's possible. It's easily possible. Yeah, is it 2006? 2006 is about when I started with Dwarf Fortress, right? So has it been 12 years already? What I've been playing this? I don't know. When I see such list of food items, I always think of the rock album from King Crimson named Lark Tongues in Aspic. Okay. Yeah, that was a big fan of old style game. Yeah. Okay, 2006 it was probably first release, so it's been 12, maybe 13 years now of Dwarf Fortress development. Yeah, that's why not? Yeah. Which other game has been around for that long? Maybe StarCraft 2? StarCraft 2 has been around for long. Well, StarCraft as such, as title, has been a long time. And there have been competitions in esports in StarCraft all the way. I mean, all the time. StarCraft 2 is almost, how old? And there is still not a good successor to StarCraft 2. It's amazing, isn't it? And Blizzard just doesn't care. I think it's from Blizzard, StarCraft 2. Master of Orion has been long around. Yeah. But does it still have the fan base and the player base? I think Dwarf Fortress base is slowly but steadily growing. Or maybe it's not. Yeah, maybe it's growing, maybe it's stable around 150,000 players. Because the old ones just no longer play it, and the new ones, there are some new ones who play it instead. But the community hangs around and people play it off and on, interested in players' stories. Yeah, not a lot of people would be interested in this game. That's true, and that's it. I think it's good that not everyone is interested in this game, but those who are, I think most of them really love it. Let's finish the wall here. Prime chips, Xenox says, 2 Prime chip. This game has insanely big community. It's one of the most complex games. Yeah, and the community is really good. They are really great writers. If I had better language competence, if I would be a better writer or wordsmith, I would, and better eloquency in the English language, I would so much like to write up stories, and but you need to know some style variations. I just can't write it like I'm talking on the stream. I can't give it the touch of the other language register used for slightly elevated narration, or some colorful expression. I'm just missing these words. I don't have them in my active vocabulary, and so I can't really express it that nicely as the story writers of the Dwarf Fortress community can. Like if you have watched Krug Smash's stories, he has gone on Patreon with his Dwarf Fortress stories. His YouTube channel has already over 100,000 subscribers, and more power to him, because he really puts in the time. He's a great drawer. He draws, and his wife colors the pictures of the stories, and he cuts it down to a digestible portion. It's not like me having a 2 hours long stream where not much happens. He plays for a week, cuts it down to like half an hour, writes the narration around it, draws the pictures, has them colored, puts it together to a nicely cut video, and presents it on his channel, and that's just amazing. So if you want, just subscribe to Krug Smash and his stories and support him on Patreon, because I really love what he's doing for Dwarf Fortress. That's such a project, such a channel was, yeah. If I had the ability and the time to do it, I would do it, because it's so much fun. Oh boy, is it Mood? Yeah, it's a moody dwarf. Stonecrafter taken by Fey Mood. Fey Mood is good. Fell Mood would be worse. And he will probably claim Stonecrafter's Workshop, right? Yep. What does he want? Rocks, 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 and rocks, and rocks again. All right. Hope you'll find your rocks. And begin of construction just from one rock. Okay, let's see what it will be. Prime says to Zenov, I'm just saying, man, but I... Oh, where can you get this game? Yeah, of course, that's the link from by Red Sock. Always interested in unique games, and this it doesn't get more unique than this. Tom T says from 1980, Epics Rogue by Epics was from 1980. Was the first game played here. Late though, 83 or 84. One can say this is still a fan base. Yes, Rogue has been around a lot, and NetHack has also an undying, dedicated fan base, especially on the Unix and Linux community. NetHack. There's a lot of beauty in NetHack and Angband and these classical roguelikes. Yeah, this Dwarf Fortress is very popular, and it's also well known. It's not that unknown. I mean, newspapers are writing about Dwarf Fortress here and then. It's been featured in the Museum of Modern Arts. So yeah, people stumble upon Dwarf Fortress, even those not interested in gaming at all. It's just that it's not this mass production AAA game, multiplayer, whatever. It's game for connoisseurs of story building, storytelling. Yeah, the starter pack is really helpful. If you don't want to play with ASCII characters like I am, you can get a nice graphical tile set in the starter pack, which is kindly provided by the community. I'm using the starter pack myself. I just don't use all of its features. I just like that it's already prepared with dfhack, which is a great third-party tool for memory management of Dwarf Fortress. And yeah, Dwarf Therapist, although I'm no longer really using Dwarf Therapist now, because it's reporting some issues with a memory map being not up to date, so I don't want to mess with something which doesn't really know where in the memory is stored what. So I'll use the pure Dwarf Fortress hack, this thing, instead of Dwarf Therapist, to assign jobs and do stuff. I mean, maybe this has the same outdated memory addresses as dfhack, as Dwarf Therapist, but at least it doesn't warn me about it. So if it messes up something, well, then yeah, Chip will like the Phoebus tile set, and there are other tile sets which are worth trying out, but not always so neatly supported. Anyway, our dwarves are slacking off. They don't have anything to do, and there is so much to do. I'm just talking here is not going to help it. So let's build the wall here, and let's build stairs. Build construction upstairs. Yeah, let's build them here. And let's build a construction up and downstairs. Well, first we need the upstairs. Okay. We can deconstruct this thing. can deconstruct these things. Look, but it looks like they can get to this place, and then get out here. So yeah, we should probably get rid of this. There really is a sneaky entrance to our, well, not really to our fortress yet, but potential danger I don't like, so we should mine it out here. Granite ring. He offers it to the page of reverence. Okay. Wow. He made an artifact and has offered it to our party. I mean, to this. I think page of reverence is. I think page of reverence. Site government, yeah, that's the name of our site's government. It's page of reverence. So he offered it to our government. Wow, that's something new. It hasn't been in the previous versions. We can smooth stone, like a low priority stone smoothing job. Have all this smoothed. But where would we display it? We could build a pedestal, right? Pedestal. It's nothing you do here, but we could make how do you make a pedestal? Rock pedestal. Okay. And our miners must mine for new material. We just need a lot more stone. They are currently mining with this Rangerium. So I think it's time that we build our own Marksdwarf squad. I think that, let me quickly see which of the rangers was. Rithmetobim has been our oldest hunter, so Rith could be appointed militia captain. Create squad. Well, leather armor. No uniform yet. Healing of boulder is okay. Arithmetob, and we will need to assign all other marks dwarves to it. So Dodok. Locum. Merul. No. Dodok, Locum, and Zuthan. Crossbows, yes, we need crossbows. Though we don't have really too many too much wood for crossbows. So now we can build a wall here. And we can build a floor over here. Yeah, so this should be now sealed off. All right, and let's actually dig down. We need to find a way to the caverns. So yeah, I think we can. I have no idea. This is probably not going to be our wood stockpile anyway. And if this is going to be, we can have, yeah, we can have entrance to the caverns here. So let's try it. Mine. Or yeah, all right, why not? Okay. Let's have, oh no. No. Let's have it here, just downstairs. And then have it here, up and downstairs. Which makes this unwanted, sort of. and or is it really necessary to have it like this? I don't think it is. From the caverns, sooner or later we will have smelters and anything in the caverns, and there will we need a good way up from the caverns. But so far it's not really. It's not really relevant here. A lot of things can change later on here in this design. I wouldn't go for it like this now. Let's have let's go like channel, 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 oh, let's wait. Silver bolts must be silver bolts are a must be. Yes, I agree. Be sure to stock up on bolts on the crossbows. They are less effective as melee weapons. Yes, there is so much we need, but it can't be done all at it must be done like one after another. We can't do it all at the same time. Problem is to set your priorities. Let's dig to level 100 first and see what we find. I think there will be no cavern on level 100, but who knows. Wait a moment, this is not right. All right, let's see. Tweet, 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 tweet. All plants have been processed, which means we could have some thread. And indeed we do. Can process one yarn. And other than we can process plants. And we can, do we have some bags now? There is should be some cloth here, pigtail cloth, yes. So let's make some bags. Oh, they are already ordered. Our clothier just needs to make them. How are we doing drink-wise? 104 drinks. Yeah, that's it's stocking up slowly. Wow, we have a full drinks stockpile now. We'll need more stockpiles for drinks. Here we go, we can make some more blocks now. This guy is digging. There's some marble. Or is it chalk or something? Marble. Phyllite. Lots of granite, lots and lots of granite. Granite is a good stone. I don't think it's magma safe, but it's very hard. Yeah, alright, so we did not really find any caverns. Yeah, okay, so let's continue our survey or probe down here. Let's go to level 70. Ah, here we go. You have discovered an expansive cavern deep underground. Excellent. Vulture, chinchilla man, chinchilla woman. Oh, wow, there are some chinchilla folks. I don't think we can slaughter them, even if we would slaughter these guys. These are sentient creatures. We couldn't make them into soap or something. So look at the extent of this cavern. There is water here, which is good. Water is good. This looks like the first cavern layer. You say, I always tend to pacify underground caves, build cities underneath. It's a hard job, but very rewarding. Yeah, I haven't done that yet. I see a pond grabber here. Isn't it a pond grabber? Cab hopper, okay. All right. Now look at these precious trees. Giant mushrooms and everything. So we are lucky that we are not in dry caverns. Take a look at these remains here. Cave spider. So it's not a giant cave spider, it's just a regular cave spider. And cave swallows. Yeah, that's the neat stuff. It's not really dangerous. But boy, these caverns, they are quite full with some of that. They are not really roomy. They have lots of stone pillars. So how shall we? Let's now cancel the designations here. and think about how we close this off. You see, since most of the maps have 2 caves, at least for me, I tend to seal off the upper cavern and turn it into a real city with taverns, houses, and workshop. It's very hard. Wow. Wow. If time, we need a lot of times and dwarves for it. But creatures will eventually spawn in these caverns from time to time, no matter whether you conquer them or not. You just need to be constantly aware of some cave critters spawning. In the first cavern layer it may not be a problem, and the second cavern layer may be tougher, and the third cavern layer the beasts which spawn there get tougher and tougher the deeper you get. First cavern layer may be fun. Well, certainly we can do something like that with these cavern layers, but we will need I would like to clear off these rocks, you know. They're just in the way of having big room projects. Still part of it. I do not dare to build anything in the second tavern, not to mention third one. Yeah. Well, so certainly we can consider it. You know, sometimes the cavern layers are connected. First with second, maybe with a channel, or that's trouble. But anyway, yes. I mean, this room just wants to be a hospital. This area here, because it's the only. The problem, the unfortunate thing is that, well, this water is most probably not sourced from outside. So, well, this is not 100% suitable for a hospital. I don't think this will ever replenish, because does water in a cavern pond replenish? I don't think it does. It does only when it's sourced from outside. Yeah, good thing when the first cavern layer is near aquifer, so many utilities can be built. That's true. You can drain the aquifer there. You can have waterfalls, showers. Yeah. All right. So yeah, we would best need to explore whether the lake is connected to the outside. If it is, we are lucky. If it isn't, well, it would be great to have these caverns exploited a little bit, because we could use it as pastures for the animals. But I mean, now that we are open to the caverns, we can dig our pastures any place we want, basically, because it would eventually furrow. So these sand tiles will furrow. We've got some silty loam here, or what is it, silty clay, which would also furrow. You say it's a first step, maybe there will be more water later. Well, I'm not sure whether we shouldn't really dig for the real thing right away, because I don't like them. Digging a well is like a 1 year's project, and I don't really like the idea of digging a well now just for it to last 10 years. And but then again, how many fortresses do I play longer than 10 years, right? Maybe we will run into troubles with the sieges, and we'll get crushed by a zombie epidemic or whatever, werebeast thing, uncontrollable werebeast disease here. It's everything's possible. It's sort of unpredictable what will happen. So let's do quick and dirty. No well hospital. Basically, what we will do is just dig out a too wide channel, and we will have a well directly above the channel, and we will use all of this water as a well. Yeah, pretty much. That seems okay. So I would not dig like a 5 by 5 by 5 cube tank for water and source it from some replenishable water source isolated from any beast. So we would just have a racing bridge serving as a floodgate, and then, like, I don't know, like 10 by 2 tiles serving as a channel and a well at the same time, and have a makeshift hospital built above it for the time being until we find a replenishable source of water. That sounds like a plan. I'm just thinking of how to close this off. You would probably want to have it mined here. Let's mine it one more tile and dig down staircase. And an up and down staircase. And an up and down staircase. And upstairs so far, okay. And this is where we would dig the channels for the well and stuff. And this is where we would dig the hospital. And this is where we need to dig some sort of wall to wall it off. Alrighty. So once this is done, we can dig this. And that would be our well water then. And as a 6th priority dig, we would dig the hospital. How big do we want it anyway? Like this? Could be 1 bed, 2 beds, 3 beds. Four beds and a bit. Four beds and a well, yeah, why not? Maybe something like this. Now we can now make rock toys. So that the children have something to play with. And I should bookmark the caverns really. We should probably find a shorter way to the hospital to oh, like this chute seems fine. Yep, this sounds good. Shorter way to the hospital. So guys, are we digging? No, we are planting seeds. Why is it so important to plant seeds? Well, it sort of is. You don't have much food. Let's see what sort of plants we have. What we can make quarry bushes. I said there should be no quarry bushes here. How is it? Why is it so? Why is it so difficult to move the quarry bushes where they are supposed to be? I guess the best way is just to give it to the quarry bush kitchen and make lavish meals until they are out of quarry bush leaves. Plump helmets, there are no pigtails. No pigtails. We've got some pigtail cloth, pigtail thread. We can weave thread into cloth and we can make these bags. But why is the clothier not working at all? Why don't we see our clothier working? There is something wrong with our clothier. Red top. Here's a militia captain. Rithmet top. He's planting seed. Let's follow him. Maybe he's got something else to do. No, we can make him just not plant. Hunter. He's one of the best growers, but so what? Weave thread into cloth. Yeah, that. Wait a moment. I thought Rith it would be our clothier rather than weaver. Oh, he's our weaver, all right. Clothier is this guy. So yeah, we can enable him for planting seeds again, but it's the weaver we need. I mean, it's the clothes maker we need, and he's the broker. And what's the broker doing different than? Oh, he's brewer. I see. All right, guys. So Asob, you're a peasant. You are our clothier now. And I said I need to bookmark the caverns. I didn't do it yet. Granite blocks, 20, 30 granite blocks, 40, 50 granite blocks. Ah, okay. So this is our temporary barracks. Here they are digging, and we can now build construction wall from these phyllite thing. Oh, there is a fish here. Cave fish. Yeah, we could fish here when once we feel safe here. Oh, what is this? Cave toad, I see. So we need a dump zone. I would make this a garbage dump, and I would designate these for dumping. Actually, this one doesn't have to be designated. He is already on the dump zone. And we need a fairly high priority smoothing job here. Except this, of course. But you guys, you miners will not smooth. Need you to dig the hospital. And we will need ropes for benches and mechanisms and all that jazz. So we can claim these stones and build a bridge here, a racing bridge, granite blocks. Yeah, and I will remove this zone. Oh, we have a stray donkey. We should probably butcher it. And I still did not bookmark my caverns. Let's have F6 zoom name hospital. We should have some mechanisms stored here. Stockpile for mechanisms will be needed. Best stockpile for mechanisms is probably here. We will have to name this bridge. Bridge. Well, Bridge Waterworks 1. And let's have actually there is supposed to be a bridge in the barracks. We'll make it a retracting bridge, yes. Well, a retracting bridge can be destroyed, right? So better make it a racing bridge. But we will also need downstairs. And upstairs. Yeah, I guess we should enable architecture for everyone. Architecture, building designer. Okay, build bridge, racing bridge. Granite blocks. And then we will name it bridge fill well. Bridge fill well. I think we've had enough rock blocks for now. So now we can link this bridge. What is it called? Bridge Waterworks 1 with this lever. Can build build a well here. Now spring has arrived. And I think this is enough for today's session. So we have what have we achieved from our dwarf fortress? So we have built, well, barracks, not quite, but it's in progress. We have dug for water. We have done dining room. Accommodations are not yet a thing. We've wove into cloth. Yes. So next session we want do hospital, which kind of needs mechanisms, traction benches. For that we need tables, and we need also chairs. We need cabinets. We need coffers. Well, and we sort of need soap as well. And gypsum. Which we have actually. We just need to. But gypsum, to get gypsum powder from the gypsum stone, you probably need to process it in a kiln. Yeah, so hospital is a long-term project really. But that's okay. We will also need to dig for magma. Barracks equipment will need armor stands, weapon racks. We'll need armor stockpile, weapon stockpile. We will need armor and weapons, of course. Then we will need to do military. Yeah, we'll need squads and schedules and training rooms, or no, like training. Yeah, basically barracks for each squad. But every squad can train in the barracks. So I don't know what's better, like training grounds. Per squad. What else will we need? We'll need some trade goods. For caravan. We'll need a gems stockpile. We should train a gem cutter. I like a long-term project. It's not really urgent. We should yeah, what do you say? Potash? Hello, Gubi. Well, potash for what? Potash is good for potash is good for fertilizer and clay porcelain production. But we are not doing that. We don't have clay embark. You've got only silty clay, which is not really a clay. Can't be used for clay as a clay source. We have a sand thing, but yeah, sure. We have a sand and embark, and as such, we need potash for clear glass at least, right? Let me check. Clear glass. Yeah, pearl ash. And pearl ash is made from potash. Yeah, that's okay. So, but potash, how can we from ash or lye? Okay, so we will not have ash. We don't have that much wood. Yeah, we will not have a wood furnace. I will not burn the little bit of wood we have here. But we can make lye. Certainly we can make lye. Lye is made by a lye maker at an ashery. It requires 1 bar of ash. Oh boy. So it still need ash. So lye still... Why would you make potash from lye if you can make potash from ash? And for lye you need ash anyway. It's like a longer crafting route. It says, although potash is more easily made directly from ash, which is also the precursor to lye. So yeah. Well, okay. So I guess we will need wood and ash bars. It's not going to happen without things. We have struck rock crystals, I remember, today, so we'll probably need the special rock crystal stockpile. Because later in the game we will want to make crystal glass. Once our fortress is really well made and well established. So crystal glass will be like the ultimate thing to do. Not sure whether we can import rock crystals to make more rock crystal glass. No. Also, I'm not sure what to... Our barracks are technically... Our fortress is technically open. I mean, the guys can climb up this wall or jump up this wall and go straight into our fortress right now as it is. Unless we've got this bridge, of course, then it's okay. Yeah, but you know... So I'm not sure whether we should be concerned about this. I should not. I shouldn't cover it off with a bridge or something. Later on, we will of course want to extend the barracks, and maybe we should start with that already. But all with due time, all in due time. We've got lignite, right? But lignite can be used as a fuel. We don't really need fuel. I think lignite can make good coal. Is it true? Let me check the wiki. Lignite. When processed at a smelter or magma smelter, 1 unit of lignite produces 5 units of coke. Yeah, if done at a regular smelter, this processing requires 1 pre-existing unit of fuel, either charcoal or coke, leaving a net production of 4 fuel. Right, so we would have coke. And coke certainly can be used as an ingredient for steel production. Yeah, but it cannot be used for ash production. It has to be burned wood for soap. Hello Gabi, good to see you back. I've missed your content. Yeah, I know. That's why I started streaming again. Not only you were not the only one missing such content. I realized, and I really missed playing Dwarf Fortress. No, but so any other long-term plans? There's probably do a proper dining room or something. Well, magma and stuff is probably urgent enough. Magma and having some smelters ready, having our metal industry started. Or I mean, it will be a slow start, but it will be necessary. All right, I think we have enough for the next session. Enough plans. I don't know how soon I will stream again. It could be that I'll only appear next weekend. Or maybe I might find time during the week. But thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you next time. Let's save this once more. Actually, let's close therapist, save the game, and you say hello. Lord Gryphon says, I've been missing your content as well. Glad to see you're playing Dwarf Fortress again. Tom, thanks Lord. Tom says, has not ash a very high pH value? Yes, thus making it mixed with fat makes it harden like soap. Well, ash certainly alters the pH value of water. I think it's not acid, it's like basic, or how do you say the opposite of acidic? Anyway, I'll see you next time. I'm not too familiar with the chemistry of soap making, but we might look into it once we have a soap industry. Till Till next time.